Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here, and welcome back to Astro Colony. So, just been letting the guys do their thing. I've expanded the floor out a bit here, and I'm looking at potentially making maybe a few of the solar panels. Now, obviously these guys put out 10, and but they burn carbon, and I could probably think of other things I could use carbon for. So what I'm thinking is to go and produce a bunch of solar panels and just get them connected up, maybe out here somewhere. So what have we got? That's, I don't know. What if I do 7, and then maybe we can rotate this around. Oh, I'm out of cables. Out of the wire, gold wire. So I've got a few of those things happening over here. It's another 20. Let's just pop another 24 of them in there, and let's just pop over here and pick up that, and maybe do another few of them. Cool. And the idea being to try and be able to turn some of these guys off. So 2 of them, and then let's do this. Like so. And that's going to give us, what, 14? So that's the equivalent of 1.5 of these. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that there is 2 of these guys. So I could effectively turn them off. And we're still producing 40. And only using half the carbon. Leaving these as backup maybe, or we do run another string of these perhaps. Maybe I'll just bring a cable out and around, and we just, as soon as we get more wire, that was good amount. As soon as we get more wire, and I've got plenty of gold coming in, by the way. This Bob still has, how much has Bob got? Bob has still another 975 gold. Iron's almost out, and I'll be switching the drone guys over. Maybe to just bring the gold in, and then we'll switch to aluminium. Let's see here, Lazuli Prime. Oh, hello, Lazuli Prime. Has a lot of carbon, iron, copper, and aluminium. Free me, what have you got left? Lots of carbon, a little bit of copper, bit of gold, and a ton of uranium. Cool. So these guys are doing pretty good. They're just, again, just running on solar, and I'm not having to worry about powering them in any other way. But what I'd like to do is start pushing towards better smelting, and let's just pop open the tech tree. I want to do this advanced smelting. I want to get to navigation at some point soon, and working through here. So navigation, excuse me. Navigation is going to require space science. So space science is this one here. It needs some of that, and then this one. So we've already got aluminium unlocked. I do need to be able to smelt aluminium, and I think I can only do that up here in advanced smelting. So then we can go through space science and maybe advance these 2 and into navigation. So let's do advanced smelting. Cool. Now advanced smelting. Let's go K, is it? Device. Maybe I should type the word smelter, right? Okay, advanced smelter. Device to convert ores into bars. Can I upgrade this guy? Kind of wish there was an upgrade button, right? It seemed to be an upgrade button. Is it the same size is the next question. Yep. Pretty much. Oh, it's almost identical. Actually, it is identical. So. Gone. Let's pop open this and put down the advanced smelter. Cool. Recipes. We need to turn iron rods on as well. We need to do aluminium bar. And then I don't know if I want to make glass yet, but we'll see. Let's do this so things happen. Oh, maybe not uranium. Uranium's probably not something I need to. Max resources. If I close this to maybe 5 and say coal or carbon, I just want 5. Everything else can be unlimited. That's cool. We make it so it always just keeps 5 carbon in here. Maybe we'll be good. Alright, cool. So I've got a ton of materials on me. Let's put this stuff away. And again, this will... I'll probably need to check power usage now. Efficiency. Okay. Nice. So, better smelting, we can now do aluminium. So as soon as we get the other... as soon as I switch this over here to aluminium, we'll start processing. And again, we're almost going to switch on Bob, but the other ones will be a little while yet. And I haven't even got anything on Terra Columbus yet. Now there's a few other planets around that I wouldn't mind getting to. This one's mossy. This one is sand, and this one is gravel. Not a lot on these guys. This one's... Nah, we'll probably go to the moss one. But again, I wanted to make it so that the station itself can fly there, and I don't have to deal with the whole switching things around. Alright, so that's that one. Let's look into... Transport tubes sound cool. Let's look into space science. It needs 14 basic and 18 of the engineering. So click. And we can make motherboards, and we're going to need to make motherboards to do the space science. And it needs aluminium. Cool. So I do need to make space science for computers and more for advanced engines. So let's look into that. So we're going to look here and recipes. Space science is now available. It needs motherboards and aluminium bars. So let's have a look in here and where do we make motherboards? So we need electronic parts. Click. So we're going to need to get some copper wire. So again, do that. Let's pop over this side. I'm going to need that. And in here, I'm going to switch to this one and put the copper wire in, and it'll make electronic parts. Now, where do we make motherboards? That's something in here. Do I need to pop this open? Yes, look. So gears and motherboards. I may as well turn each of these on and just be done with it, right? So motherboards, if we just got to put electronic parts in here and we will make motherboards. Needs 4 and 4 per 1. So looking in the tech tree, computers is 2. Wow, we're going to need a bit. A little bit. Advanced docking. I don't know what the difference is, but let's do it because it's just basic science. Again, I don't know the difference for advanced docking. Advanced docking speeds up conveyor belts. Is that all it does? It's just literally just the belts between them are a little bit faster. Whoop-de-doop. Alright. Do I have any aluminium yet? I think I'm going to need to prioritize the aluminium. Or go and mine some myself. Now I do know X. No, X is not the button I want. C is the button I want. We've got aluminium down here. Hello. Sometimes the easiest way of getting this to work. Let's just go and chip away at something. Can I get down here? Oh no, this isn't exactly the right way of doing this, but I'm just going to grab a little bit. And just process it in here. So I'm going to turn that on just because. All right, so that's doing its stuff. It's going to cost 2 and make 1 bar. Don't think I've got enough in there for even one of these science, and we're going to need at least 2 to do computers. Everything else we got. Everything else we got. This guy, the guy trained up to be a cook, can't do anything yet, which is unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. We've got 3 aluminium bars in there. Need at least 1 more. How are you doing? 6 then. Do you want that? And you can have that. Deal? Deal. 2 per 1. We're going to get a couple out of that. And this is going to continue making these. Cool. Cool. Ideally, we could probably start setting up a little, I don't know, some sort of automation. I wouldn't mind maybe dumping all these belts, or maybe getting these guys out of here and over the back here and feeding into a crate instead of having them dead in the middle of the base. But again, it's not the end of the earth. I wouldn't mind. That's not the button I wanted. This button. I wouldn't mind expanding this side out a bit. A little bit of extra for real estate. So worst case, I move these guys over here, and then output them, I don't know, to this guy or something. So at least then it's it'll just be dealt with by the bots instead of the mess that I've got. Probably wouldn't hurt for me to almost switch these guys around so that they're just everything's being delivered by bots. Then I don't have to worry about it. Anyway. Still fine. Right, let's look. We've got 8. There's 8 in here. And what did I need? Got the 4 aluminium. And we got the 4 of them. Pop in here and go, I want 1 space. All that for 1, right? I mean, ideally, I could potentially... I don't have any other uses for aluminium. And I could sit here and say, not what I want. Can you keep, I don't know, 4? 4 aluminium and 4 motherboards. Cool. Again, sort of like automating a little. Sure. Boop. All right. Tech. Got 1. 1! How is Bob going? 94 iron. Do I just give him a hand, maybe? This is the iron here. Like, sit here and go, well, come on, guys. Like, hurry up. Get your little droid butts going. I don't even know what they pick up. Probably one. We need some better mining droids. I mean, as much as it's not costing me anything now. Let's have a look. 19 and 40. 19 and 40. Oh, wow. They are taking one. Awesome. Well done, everyone. That's terrible. 76 on to go. Part of me just really wants to dig it up myself. And to be quite honest, as soon as I've finished mining this out, I'm probably going to disconnect the planetoid. I don't know if I need it. I think I'd rather expand the base out and then reconnect the base to something else instead of having this planetoid, which, yes, dirt's cool and all, but is there much point in keeping this planet attached? Even though it doesn't cost me anything, I get that. But, yeah, is it actually worth my time to do it? Cool. So are you okay? Waiting on the aluminium. But you'll get there. A little bit slower, that's all. Three. Is it moving stuff? No, I'm just waiting on a droid, I guess. There it goes. Thank you. It's 2. It's pretty cool. Get right down to it. It's definitely a good little system. I split you. I have 4. Yeah, there's 3. As soon as it gets it, it'll trigger and kick over into the next thing. How's Bob going? 61. Yes, we're getting a nice little area. I'll probably expand this out here eventually once I get a few more iron plates through here. We've got 300. Let's do another. Tend to drop this down to 1,000. I got 1,000 iron, everyone. So yes, if I want to expand this out, yeah, there's another 63 plates onto the ground. Cool. Wish this wasn't up here, and maybe I should move them over there. But then they'd have to go a lot further with the food. I don't know. Alright, for tech. We've got the 2. I can do computers. So that gives us our access to computers. We're going to need 4 computers and 8 something. Glass, maybe? I mean, that's fine. Okay, glass. Did turn this on, right? Please. No, not in there, in here. Yeah, I mean, we can put a little bit of this in. Oh, that's gold. These little rocks. Food. 4, 6, 8. Again, we're going to need more than 8, but got to start somewhere. Well, that'll make glass. So when we do get the thing unlocked in the tech tree, we'll be able to build it. So yes, we need quite a few of these. And then I'm going to need 12 science. And we're getting a bit low on the oldest one here. Another 30 odd. Cool. Alright. I'm going to put a quick cut in and try and get some resources going and hopefully come back very shortly. Okay, so I'm just wrapping up making some more solar panels over here, and I think that potentially I should have done this actually. So my guys can walk around. So this gets us another, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. I just need another couple. I need the gold ones, right? Need some gold plate. Take that. Oh, sorry. Choking on air. Make a little bit of that. And then we can pretty much turn these other two off because we are burning through the coal. Turn that off. Got one left. If I turn this off, we're making one less than we need. How's that? I think that's a good point to be at, actually. So if I do this, and produce 2, we're actually producing more than we require. Awesome. So yeah, I've got a bit of gameplay I'm gonna need to do between episodes, and you know, could just be sitting around waiting. I probably need to get a few more of these things up and running, and starting to chew through all the materials. Maybe there's a quicker way of doing this. Maybe there's not. Again, Bob has not much in the way of resources left. We're just extracting gold and aluminium out of it. These guys are digging down there. And there's another chunk over there near that gold, actually. So still plenty for them to do. I still haven't looked at making a vehicle. Making some gears and some plates would be cool. I don't know if there's other things we can do. I can't make spacecraft yet. But cruising around in a vehicle might be nice. And I've got a lot of this that I can mine up, like quartz. And a whole area here to expand into if I want to. Maybe we can make a colony, right? So I think even though it's fairly early, I think it might be wise. Not the button I wanted, this one. I need 12 to get into this. Make spacecraft with 12. Otherwise, I start pushing down like this route here. I mean, biology science we can do. And then we need to do carbon fiber. And that turns into biology science. I need 4 of them and then 8 oxygen per biology science. Then we can get into agriculture, which just needs 2. I mean, it's not terrible. And I can do this one too. Yeah, transport tubes. All right. It's unlocked now. Transport tubes needs glass and screws. Have a real quick look here. I just want to see what the tubes are all about. Transport pipe. Distribute. To transport and distribute also vertically items between devices. Conveyor belt to transport pipe. So we could put pipes, I guess. You know what? Let's grab renewed fervor here. Let's get some more of this. That's carbon. Need some more glass. Quite a bit of quartz here, right? Okay, let's get this into the furnace. You can have all of that. You make me some glass. And then if I'm making tubes, right? So I need a few more screws. What were screws again? Are they made in here? No, they must be made in here. If I make a couple of them, I pick that up. And then put this in here. Cool. I could potentially make some tubes. Some of this going. Oh, I picked that up. Okay, let's really quickly look at tubes. All right. So if I was to make, do they need to go between this? Or can I just... Okay, now they need to... I see. As an example, can I do this? No. Look at that. That doesn't do what I want. I'll have to look into how the tubes work because I don't know if that's exactly what I will need to do. So I'll have a play around in between episodes and come up with a solution to tubes. Maybe we can move items as needed between here and there and everywhere without having to worry about belts. So until next time, thank you everyone for watching. Leave those comments down below. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.